Well, back again. It's Monday, the 5th August, long weekend in Canada. So I haven't been out much. Actually, I haven't been out at all. I had a little bit of surgery there a few weeks ago, and haven't wanted to rush coming back out for walking. Of course, I had to go to work. Yeah, it's nice to get back out. It's nice and warm. It's not the 40 degrees that it was, so I guess that's something. Pretty quiet. As soon as you get away from the watering holes, you hardly ever see anybody. Occasional bike people. So today, I brought my Trip 35. I've had this camera for quite a while. I've taken several rolls of film with it. I've really liked it. And for some reason a while ago, which the reason escapes me, is I figured I would... Oh, that's it. The shutter wasn't closing. So I don't know if I got a little bit of oil on there or whatever, but... so if anybody's taken a Trip 35 apart before, it's not that easy. And of course, most of the screw heads were all filled with rust, which made life doubly difficult because I didn't want to snap any off. So anyway, thanks to my trusty watchmaking screwdrivers, I managed to get the whole thing apart and clean the shutter. I guess actually, yeah, well, diaphragm. It's actually the diaphragm. It's like two sliding guillotines on a like a little ramp thing, so they have different opening and closing sizes. But anyway, sorry for the point. So I got the damn thing apart, dropped it in some lighter fluid for a while, give it a good wash, and then it seemed to be working okay with my finger. So put it together. And of course it would stick open. It's like, what the hell? So take it apart for a second time. Look at it. Take the top and bottom off. Look at all the mechanism inside, and if you poke the little mechanism inside at the top, the shutter would close, no problem, or the diaphragm would close. You know, must be maybe a little bit sticky still, so cleaned it again, put it back together, and bingo, same thing. So for the third time, it's like, what the hell? Took it apart, looked at it. There's a little return spring, little assist spring, and it wasn't hooked in the right spot, so it wasn't giving it full tension. So reposition the spring, and now they're closed like crazy. So bingos, got it. So putting it back together slowly, and then the little red finger isn't moving up into the window when it's got a low light situation. So I figured it must be something I'd done. So there's a little arm in there to the side. So I thought, well, nothing to lose here. So I give it a bent it back. Bingo, fix that. So two things fixed. One of them which I've caused, and then I'm thinking about it. Of course, doofus brain here didn't mark the lens when he took it out, and it goes back in like 4 different spots. It's like, oh god. Looked on the internet, lots of weird, crazy ideas. None of them seem very good to me. So looked at my kid's camera because he has one. His doesn't work either, and basically I set the depth of the lens at infinity, at the same height as his. So fingers crossed this is working properly for that anyway. So I had half a roll of black and white film, so I bunged it in the camera this morning and brought it out with me. I'm not really sure how many I'm going to get out of it. It says 14 so far, but it must be getting pretty empty, because I know it's had at least 6 or 7 of it cut off from another stupid mistake. But anyway, it's we won't go into that. So yeah, we'll get this one finished and see if we get a blurry mess or it's back to taking decent photos. I hope so. I really, really like this camera. Well, I did steal my kid's ND filter too. He doesn't know. And see how that works. The only downside to that is the lens cap isn't a tight fit anymore. It wants to keep falling off. And I've been trying to figure out a way to carry this thing. So I don't want to carry it on a strap. It's got the little lanyard. Right. I have it attached to my shoulder strap in the backpack, but then it bounces around. So I'm thinking a little pouch sewn onto the strap of my backpack that it just drops into. The way it's got the security of the lanyard fastening, and it's long enough for me to actually take photos of it. It's in its little pouch if I ever get around to doing it, which will keep it from bouncing around and less visible to anybody who might want it more than I do. Anyway, I'll plod on about halfway through, maybe a little more, and try and get this roll finished. Okay, thanks for watching. The fitness bunny just took off in front of me in a designer shorts and top, and got a watch going so she can time herself, but she's just gone. So I don't think I'll keep up with her. She just disappeared into the distance. I love this this time of year. I know it's hot, most people complain, but there's a certain smell. I'm not really sure how to explain it. It's kind of a summer smell. I just really like it. There's a girl that's on the Appalachian Trail on YouTube, Molly somebody or another. I watch her, and every time she's walking I can sort of picture the smell, if that makes any sense. And it's the sort of smell that I'm smelling right now. Everything's green, mostly green, and starting to come into autumn and harvest time. It's just my favorite time of the year, even though, you know, winter's not that far behind. But yeah, I just really like this time of year. I can barely think about going back to work tomorrow. Just about gives me the heebie-jeebies thinking about it. I'll be alright once I get there, but later on tonight, tomorrow morning, if I was still at school, I'd be faking a bad tummy ache. So I didn't have to go. Anyway, I'll plod on.